Welcome back to Boundaries and Boss Moves, where we talk about building a business that works for your life and not the other way around. I am your host, Louisa Marie, and today we are going to talk about something that's on everyone's mind, and that is the economy. Now, this is not going to be another one of those talks where we're talking about Doomsville and what's happening in America. No, we're going to get real about what's happening. The truth is, things are rough out here, and a lot of people are not talking about it. We're navigating some of the choppiest economic waters we've seen in years. And there's not a lot of mention about how we are doing as small business owners. People are losing funding. Businesses that were once thriving are suddenly struggling. And even the entrepreneurs who look like they had it all figured out are making some real difficult decisions. If you're feeling the weight of that right now, I want you to know something up front. I hear you, I see you, and I'm sorry. And I hope that this episode helps you understand all of those things. The market has matured. The easy wins are fewer and farther between. And businesses that were built to actually ride a trend after trend after trend, are being tested to their limit. And even those with strong foundations are feeling the pressure of the rising cost, the shifting consumer habit, the shrinking budgets, and the good old decision fatigue. Entrepreneurs who started 2025 as millionaires are struggling to stay afloat. And I'm going to tell you this, brutally honest. Those people who are raving about their seven-figure businesses, they're struggling. They're probably in the negatives right now, and they need something to brag about. But that's another message. It is so disheartening to me to see people who started off the year so well kind of fade. It's exhausting. And at times, honestly, it can feel downright defeating. And if you're listening to this and you are one of those millionaires, well, those people who started as a millionaire in 2025 and are struggling, just know, again, I see you and I hear you. And you're not alone. You're not alone. Here's what I know. This is not the time to panic. It is so easy to fall into panic mode. And it's a lot easier said than done. I'd be the first one to admit it. I mean, I have post-traumatic stress disorder. It's a stress disorder. Of course, I'm prone to panicking. So I'm not going to stand here as holier than thou and say, don't panic, as if it's just as easy as that. It's not. It's not. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that don't stay in the panic mode. Now is the time to actually pause, assess, and get brutally honest with yourself and your business. Honestly. Now more than ever, we need to operate from clarity and not chaos. Leadership, not reaction. And I'm going to repeat that because I want you to remember this. Now more than ever, we have to operate from clarity and not chaos, from leadership and not reaction. This is actually the time to double down on strategy, sustainability, and support. Not noise, not band-aids that are just going to be a temporary fix. We need sustainability. Over the last few months, I've been having these conversations with my clients. The conversations of pausing, reflecting, reassessing, pivoting. And trust me, I have some clients who are full on panic mode, and I'm trying to kind of help them just navigate it. I've even had these conversations with myself, and I have to constantly keep having these conversations with myself because, to be honest, I felt the shift too. I'm a small business. I see what's happening. The shift is real. And yes, I am blessed to have a very strong team and systems that allow me to weather these storms. That I'm confident about. But it doesn't mean that I'm immune to what's happening. It does, especially with a virtual assistant agency. I'm not immune to what's happening. I've had to actually pause launches because it would have been a waste of time and money. I've had to adjust my pricing to reflect what's going on in the economy. I've had to let go of things that were no longer aligned for me. My membership that I built last year, I had to sunset that because this wasn't the time for it now. I was struggling with it. I had to pause, reassess, and revisit my plans with fresh eyes and pivot. And it's the same with my clients. And this is what I say to them, and I say to myself constantly. Revisiting, pressing pause, reassessing is not failure. You're not failing. It's actually leadership. As a leader, you should be able to do these things. And if someone's telling you otherwise, then you need to go find a different circle. Now, if you're in the season of realignment or you're not there yet and you know you're listening to this and you're like, okay, yeah, I need to do this. These are three things I want you to reflect on right now. Number one, you need to get clear on your essentials. What actually drives revenue? What actually energizes you? And if it doesn't fuel you or fund you, it may not be essential for you right now, just like me and my membership. And it's okay to let it go because it's not an essential right now. You can pause it, sunset it, revisit it at another time. Number two, revisit your systems. Is your back end hurting or helping you? Now is the time to automate if you're comfortable with it. Delegate and simplify wherever you can. And I'm going to pause on this automation thing when I say you're comfortable with it because automation is a great tool. But if you're staying up in the middle of the night because you're anxious if this tool is going to work, then it's not worth it. I'm not one to shove automation down your throat. If you're comfortable with it, great. If you're not, then we'll find other solutions for it. Number three, invest in clarity, not just action. And I'm going to repeat that. Invest in clarity, not just action. Because action without clarity could end up in chaos. I've dealt with it before. Not every move is a power move. You have to know that. Sometimes sitting down with a trusted advisor or consultant is the smartest investment you can make. Now, when I say that not every move is a power move, this is what I mean. If you are jumping into a launch, knowing very well that people are struggling, they can't pay for your $5,000 program. That is not a power move. Respectfully, that's a dumb move. What you should be doing is investing that time to figure out how you are going to get through this storm. Make your investment somewhere else. And this is the kind of work I do in my Elevate and Excel program. It's a consulting program. It's a one-on-one. It's me and you. And there's no cookie cutter here. No cookie cutter. I take the time to understand, to assess where you're at in your business, where you're trying to go, and help you identify those changes that you need to make or those things you need to keep. It is literally a one-on-one consulting experience for entrepreneurs who are ready to lead with intention, not panic. We're not panicking in Elevate and Excel. We are leading with intention. We focus on simplifying systems, building realistic plans, AKA, if you don't have money in the bank, I'm not going to go tell you to go and invest and take out a loan to buy a program. No. We're going to build realistic plans. And we're going to navigate the real life side of running a business in today's economy. There's no fluffy stuff with me. No fluff. We're going to get to the nitty gritty. So if you're feeling stuck, scattered, or really just need a strategic partner to walk with you, I'd love to help. I am passionate about helping you and know that I'm not sitting on a throne above you, looking down on you, be like, oh, this was bad. No, I'm in the trenches with you and we're going to figure it out together. I guarantee it. So if you want to learn more about this service, you can go to my website at www.adminvirtuosa.com. That's www.adminvirtuous with an A at the end.com/services, or just go on the services page. Or you can just send me a DM on LinkedIn. I am pretty active on LinkedIn. I'm more than happy to chat with you and we can figure out how we can get you the information that you need. Now, again, for a lot of us, myself included, this year has not gone how we planned. It was supposed to go down like this, y'all. It was not supposed to go down like this. But here we are. Here we are. If your business feels harder than it should, and if you're wondering, am I the only one struggling right now? I hope that you really know that you're not. You are not. The ground is shifting, but that does not mean that you're failing. Absolutely not. It means that you're evolving. And so let's evolve together. You are not behind, you are not broken, and you are still in this. And you are still the person that your business needs to move forward. So, again, this is the time to pause, assess, and get brutally honest with yourself and your business. And if you need a chat, I am here for you. Thank you for tuning in to Boundaries and Boss Moves. Until next time, and remember to take care of your business and take care of yourself too.